Well, it's that time of year again when your garden centers are filling up with things like blueberry bushes, mulberry bushes, goji berry bushes, fig trees, pomegranate trees, apple trees, and one of my favorites, blueberry bushes. This is a pink lemonade blueberry bush. Now, one of the reasons why blueberry bushes are one of my favorites, because they're supposed to be good for, and I'm not a doctor, so you might have to Google this, they're supposed to be good for blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes. There's so many different things where it's supposed to be good for, and I believe them. So, for instance, this is a pink lemonade blueberry bush. I hadn't heard of this variety up until about 2 or 3 years ago. And I finally broke down and bought it. But you know what? There are hundreds of varieties of blueberry bushes out there. So what you need to do is find one that's going to grow in your grow zone. Blueberry bushes, just like most other bushes and even fruit trees, they need a certain amount of chill hours in order to produce fruit. This blueberry bush is perfect for my area. It needs 300 chill hours. Now, if you're not familiar with the term chill hours, or you've heard it but aren't really sure what it means when the temperature drops from 45 degrees and lower during the fall or winter. So this blueberry here, it needs about 300 chill hours. Some others might need 600 or 700 chill hours. So find a variety that's perfect for your grow zone. Because if you're only getting 200 chill hours or 300 chill hours and your plant needs 5 or 6, you're never going to get any fruit. Now, some growers will provide you with a tag that has information on how many chill hours you need and other valuable information about your bush. So take a look at the tag, and if it's not on there, just do a simple Google search. Fortunately, if you're buying your fruit trees or berry bushes in your local nursery or big box store, chances are they're only going to sell what will produce fruit in that area. Now, some varieties of blueberry bushes need a pollinator. That's why I have this one, and I also have this one over here that's another variety. Not all of them need a pollinator, so I would check your tag when you get the bush. The blueberry bush. Now, some people will make the mistake of just taking your blueberry bush, putting it in some dirt, giving it some fertilizer, and watering it, and expecting the best. Well, chances are you're not going to have great success, because blueberry bushes need an alkaline growing medium. But I have a way to guarantee success. It's a formula for making a growing medium so that these guys will thrive and produce tons of blueberries. Now, if you're going to plant your bushes in a container like I am, you need one that's going to be at least 18 inches to 24 inches across and about 8 inches deep, because blueberry bushes like to spread out. Now, blueberries need a growing medium that's alkaline, somewhere between 4.5 and 5.0. That's why when I'm planting this one, I'm not just going to use regular dirt. My growing medium is going to consist of 50% sphagnum peat moss, Canadian sphagnum peat moss, because not all peat moss is the same. This has a low enough pH to bring the pH of your growing medium down low enough to grow your blueberries. Next up, mushroom compost. Mixed in with that would be pine bark mini nuggets. Mixed in, and also, well, you'll see what I do with the rest. So, 50% peat moss, 25% mushroom compost, 25% pine bark mini nuggets, and as a fertilizer, I'm going to add some berry tone to it. About 8 ounces. Next step is just simply planting. The roots are fairly loose. I've seen pots or plants where you've had the roots come in and you look at and they're just completely tight. They're circled around the pot dozens of times. But these roots seem fairly loose. But I'm going to loosen them up a little bit more. Kind of encourages them to say, hey, you have space to grow some more. Now I want you to take a look closer. See how the root ball is actually a little bit lower than the growing medium? Now I'm not going to leave that completely exposed like that. That's where the rest of the mini nuggets come in. Might even need a little more than that. 2 or 3 inches should do. Now adding the mini nuggets is going to help simulate the environment that blueberries growing in nature. It's also going to help protect the soil from getting dried out so quickly by being beat down on the sun. Now before I give you my final tips on how to take care of your blueberry bush, please, if you have any questions or comments, put them in the box below. Also, if you think I can be helpful to you in the future, please hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button next time I have a video coming out. Now for my final tips on taking care of your blueberry bush, keep it well watered, but you don't want it soaking wet. And definitely don't let it dry out. Fertilize your blueberry bush twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall, once it's finished producing most of its fruit. And from there, you're good to go. Now let's get out there and get a little dirty.